You've probably heard by now that the channel had a little bit of a blip in the last couple of days and kind of vanished from the internet only to suddenly return. I'll get to that in just a moment, but I want to mention first off, just thank you to everyone for the tweets, the retweets, the well-wishing, the kind thoughts, for reaching out to others on my behalf, just generally for being incredibly supportive and warm while I tried to figure out what was going on and get everything put back together, because quite frankly, even though it was only a couple of days, it was a lot, and it was really difficult to deal with, but you made it a lot more bearable for me to get through, and at least gave me a little bright spot in all of this. So I'm going to do my best to just kind of rip through this stuff quickly, because I've tried recording this several times and it just keeps going on way too long. The short version is the account was disabled on the 21st, and that's inclusive of my account and the channel, for violation of spamming, scamming, deceptive practices, something, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me because that's just not who I am by any stretch of the imagination. I never got any notification about what happened. Prior to that, I never got any specifics about what I did, just the account was immediately suspended. So lots of stuff going on with social media. Followed the process of filing appeals, tried to talk with Google support. The result of the appeals was that my account was still active, even though I could guarantee you and show you specific examples of how it was not active. Hey, I'm going to see if I can get another cat since that one ran away. Oh, come here, you. There you are. Here's Interrupting Cat. I love that name for her. That's hilarious. So all this stuff continues on. I filed a third appeal, and this time I made sure to specify that I use a brand account. And the brand account might be the thing that did the trick, because I said, hey, I use a brand account. Please, please, please have a human look at this. Check what I do. I don't do any of that stuff. It's got to be a mistake. And whether it was that or whether it was tweeting the CEO of YouTube, Susan, I don't want to try your last name because I don't want to butcher it. But I don't know. I somehow doubt that tweeting her made any difference, but I tried that too. Here we are. We're back up. So back up as of the 23rd. So went down on the 21st, back up on the 23rd. The third appeal I filed on late on the 22nd, and it took about 12 hours to get that response, whereas the others I had a response inside of an hour. So that was kind of an interesting observation. Some things are still kind of broken for the channel. The vanity URL, youtube.com/KIC, that does not work. I appear to have no SEO, which if you know anything at all about how the internet works, SEO is king. Monetization, I think, is fine now. It was originally broken when the account was brought back up, but it appears to be enabled on its own again. So that gets me to the point, and I'm not going to get into all the specifics right now. We can get into some more stuff later, but I'm thinking I might want to change how I do things. This is a great opportunity for me to kind of mix up what I'm doing to kind of change. All right, if you want to go, you can go this way, how things work. And I'm contemplating the idea of maybe disabling monetization on the channel, maybe disabling memberships on YouTube, possibly dropping out of the affiliate program with Twitch. The reason for that is, even though I'm not opposed to making money on all of this stuff, that's never really been the goal out of all of it. And losing your channel for a couple of days and losing essentially the community that you've built up is a bitter pill to swallow, and it really puts things in perspective for you. So even though on the one hand, I completely understand what it means to want to support someone doing some sort of creative endeavor because you get value out of that, and I absolutely recognize the importance of that. On the other hand, it feels weird for me to accept money, and it always has. I mean, go back and look at any of the streams. It's always been weird for me, but the thing is, I don't really make money doing this. This is actually a money-losing venture for me. I have put in way more money of my own money than anything I've ever gotten from the, these days, the incredibly minimal ad revenue. I'm talking dozens of dollars, and donations, memberships, sponsorships, whatever YouTube's calling it these days, and then subscribers over on Twitch. And that's not to say that I don't appreciate that stuff, because truly I do. It means a lot that someone's willing to take their hard-earned money and give it to me because they feel like I'm providing them some sort of value, some sort of entertainment, service, whatever it is. I mean, that's honestly, it's a pretty humbling thing to be able to say that. But like I said, it's not about money, and it never has been. But I recognize that some people want to do that, and because I've never specifically been opposed to it, I'm thinking maybe this is a chance to change up what I'm doing and go a different avenue. Long ago, I wanted to start up a Patreon, mainly because that just seemed like a thing to do and people wanted that. And maybe now's the time to do that. I set it up ages ago, but I never officially launched it because I wasn't quite sure about it, but maybe now's the time. And that would be a good way to go if you wanted to have access to all of the same content, but without any ads, because let's face it, no one should give YouTube any money for YouTube Premium, although I don't blame you if you do. I do technically, because I have the Google Music account. I've had that ever since it launched, and it comes with a free YouTube Premium account. They're linked together. You can't get rid of them. So I don't know. It's something that I'm kind of kicking around as an option. Maybe I'll do it, maybe I don't. But mainly, I'm mentioning this because I want your feedback on it. Is that something you're interested in? Would you be interested in like a $1 Patreon tier that gets you all the videos? Same things I'm doing here on YouTube every day, or every weekday, I guess, just without the ads on it. Is that something you'd be interested in doing? I don't know. And then, just in case someone wants to do more, maybe we could do a higher tier. I don't know. I mean, technically, I have people who subscribe on Twitch, and we have members on YouTube. And again, I'm incredibly grateful for that, but maybe we could do something on Patreon instead, and I could find ways through that platform to do more than what I can do on YouTube, because there are some limitations to things. And I don't know. I've never been overly enamored of how YouTube works, but Patreon maybe, and maybe not, but maybe that would be a better avenue. So let me know. I guess down in the comments, I don't know, isn't that what people do these days? They point down here and say, let me know down in the comments. I don't know how this stuff works, but seriously, give me your feedback. What do you think? I'd love to know what you think about that, because I really don't want to start everything over from scratch and kill my YouTube account. But at the same time, maybe there are ways to do it better. I'm always looking to do things better if I can. And at the very least, I'm not afraid to try something new, even if it might fail. That's just called life and growth. So, one last time, thank you again, everyone. I can't even tell you how much it means to me, because it's hard to find those words, and my brain is still scrambled from the last couple of days of all of this mess. I think by the time I'm actually posting this is going to be posted on the day after the channel came back up, because it's going to take me some time to get it all together. But just thank you. I really don't know what to say, but thank you. So thank you. I do appreciate it, and we will get back to doing stuff. We will do a stream just to celebrate being back. And I don't know when that'll be. I'll probably need a few days on that one, because life is just busy. We can talk more about some of these specifics and these ideas if you want during the stream. And if not, we'll just sit down and stream and hang out and do that sort of thing. So I will catch you whenever we get around to that. If not, stick around for the regular videos today. And again, one final time, thank you so much. Genuinely appreciate it. And see you later.